All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the Old Ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous! Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Well, hello there. We are back in Horizon Zero Dawn, in the Carja major city of Meridian. As you saw last time, we ended up trying to get some guy's alcohol back. That was a nightmare trying to get that. There is a place up there I want to get to. I mean, the sky looks awesome. There's just so much to find, so much to see.
So Ursa goes out there with her best fighters and they all get snuffed? See, we've underestimated the Shadow Carja.
Oh. So what we need to do now is we need to go and try and find that person.
Sure, the Carja are a little ostentatious, but they grow on you. Like a forge brush.
I hope I'm not going to be doing any forging. Wasn't that the
14 kings have
Yeah.
sat on the throne in Meridian. Where else can say as much?
14 kings. Oh? What's
Old
it?
man caught me sipping a brew at work. Yelled so loud I'm still deaf in one ear.
Okay. Nothing there, I mean... still got a lot more to find. I don't think there's anything down here, so I need to try and get up there somehow without having to climb up a wall. I mean, we actually have a theft to investigate, so
Meridian
This
survived
place
thanks to a long line of nobility.
smells like nothing
Don't
I've
you
ever
forget.
smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
ah yes, the spice melange. Lucan? Hello?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter too.
I've hunted my share.
Just a bit.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Carja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Why say that?
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you
Yeah.
like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple.
But
Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Carja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Okay. Back to the Banuk territory, I'm guessing. But they only take Carja, they seem to be wanting to take
Are
me
you
on.
saying that you have to be Carja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Really? Sounds
Sounds like
rough.
someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell
Will do.
mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor.
Sure, where is it?
Preferably someplace
Oh.
they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Who can? That is disgusting. Oh, that's Orland's house, I think. No, I've gone round in a circle. Where's the nearest staircase?
Don't look to me for help. Our duty is to guard.
How in the spotted heck am I supposed to get up there? Nope. Nope. Oh, hello. Didn't realise that was there. I will take that as I actually need the blaze. Aha! Jump! Nope, don't go in there. I mean, what's the... What?
You
What
there,
can we get there?
Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Nowhere in the world.
Is that you?
You're looking for
Kentara?
artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
I found two, but... let's
You
see
said the
what they-
king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Okay. You have the same kind of tattoo markings underneath your eyes.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief.
Arnak.
He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
Arnak, that's his name. He was trying to talk to his son, wasn't he? Tetub?
You ready? Let's
Come on.
trade then.
Yeah, well... I've got one. Kintara's Award. Award from the Envoy to the Banuk. Well, I've got one set.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Drink. Or 3.
But does that mean that's removed it from my collectibles? No, they're still there. So, what did I get? Modifications. Wow. Yeah, the guy should open that. Yeah, I'm still trying to find my way up there. Aha! Staircase.
What's their story?
Who? These two?
These
Hi?
Oseron merchants are going to put my family out of business if I'm not careful.
Okay.
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Okay, cool. I will go up that one.
Able-bodied
Hello?
adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
Stop.
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
Really? Tell me more about the rumor,
So is there any
please.
more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep 'em, use 'em, sing to 'em. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Yes, you are. The Banuk. Info, please.
What can you
my
tell
good
me
man.
about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold...
Be careful what you say.
They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
So that's a good thing then. And you're apparently a merchant, which is very
Are
worrying.
you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
Yeah.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
Not surprised in the least.
If I did look into your rumor.
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Okay. Let's have a look at that. Where does that even say? Peace, level 12. Holy moly, that sends me right into Banuk territory. I'm not going there yet. Even though Banuk territory is even up there as well, so I'm not going up there yet. It may be level 12, but I'm definitely not going into Banuk territory. Please tell me that wasn't you I was trying to talk to. Anything?
This is the Hunter's Lodge.
Whoa,
Only members and invited guests are allowed in.
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
Oh. Is that it? Just win 3 and I get in?
Only in Meridian can you find the finest goods in all the Sundom.
Nothing?
Wine, men, women?
Over here, I already know about the supply crate because I saw it from back there. Shard. Where's that? Supply crate. So nothing there.
But Captain Ursa fought for us. That's why the bad Shadow Carja murdered him.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
Yes, already spoken to you. Another crate. Just over here. Whoa, whole load of boxes. Can we get through? Nope. Oh, hello. Hello, can I speak to you? No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I about to see?
Sunfall. And now the Oseram are buying up their estates.
If those traders across the lake feel like I do, this ceasefire won't last long.
What am I about to see? These all look like religious people.
street seems full of smiles. Sun King Avad has re-established trade with all the tribes his father butchered. A miracle of the sun. Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? It's like the sun has...
Wow. This... is beautiful. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say. I mean, ceremonies go. I mean, it's just such a beautiful ceremony that I know they always had the beliefs of their sun god, but they put Avad at the end. How long does this ceremony even go on for?
Another day. What'll this one hold?
Yeah, are they going to step back or are they going to... Is that it? I think that's it. Let's move. That was... I don't know, after all the things I've seen this game so
sell
far,
me their
that's just...
services. No questions asked on my part.
That guy again. What the? Why is this door boarded up? Yeah, that... I don't know, that was just a...
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
My own personal feelings with religion is that I'm not a religious person. Never have been. But everybody who finds religion, I'm happy for it. Because they come.
Give you a good price.
For me, what's in there?
Don't pass up these goods.
I'm trying not to. What is in here?
Who's gonna lead the vanguard now? Errand? The boy's a drunken wreck since the bastard's got his sister.
I think you would be if they killed your sister. I'm hoping I'm not desecrating something. Sacred glyphs is etched on thin sheets. The sun faith. What we got? Scan glyphs. 7 articles of the sun faith. 1. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun, as is plainly seen. To all plants, animals, machines and men it gives life, as is plainly seen. Are they going to put that at every end of the sentence? Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Carja, as guided by the sun. They're putting themselves rather high and ready for the fall. As guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly, and without question. 2. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Ahriman the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him, the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips his desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. 3. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bared skin to it so it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal. We wear its heat for a time as our skin bears its flush, its bronzed armour, we are made strong. In the cracking and peeling away of our old selves we are made new. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in... Try this again. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune, we shall endure. In the coldness of the moon we accept there will be stillness and death, and endings, until dawn comes once more. We shall do this because there are 2 halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. 5. As a twilight came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great and terrible change. Even though in this we are steadfast in our belief, and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. 6. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Carja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founder. So the spire in the background is where the Carja founded their first city and then they moved to where it is now, if I'm reading that right. A Sun King born of the Radiant line should always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. 7. Clearly the Carja are the children of the sun and preeminent in its gaze. But so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east and south. Really? You're still seeing all the tribes outside of the Carja as barbarian. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined, it is the duty of the Carja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. So,
I hope I never come across Red Maw. It would crush me with the flick of its tail.
I really don't want to come across that, Thunderbolt. You too, whoever said that. This is a shrine?
Carja, just like them.
She said her lover was killed by machines.
Is that Nora? Or is that Banuk? That could be Banuk. I've never seen the Nora use shields.
It's smelly, it's noisy, it's busy. It's
Ozora?
crowded.
Maybe?
It's home.
Now this looks like Nora. I could be wrong though.
She said her lover was killed by machines.
Alright, let's go and speak to the... That's a Banuk? Who's that? Is that... Ozora?
Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
Yes.
In grief.
Like this?
You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What do you mean, obstacles?
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, called to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Okay. Tell me about the rituals.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No.
No.
But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
Okay. Why do you want me to
I didn't
help?
think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different.
Tell me about the new Sun
You're
Priests.
disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches.
Oh, your brother.
Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
So, all your robes are around about the time of the Red Raids, and they are stained with the blood of those ritual killings, and you want to get rid of them and start afresh.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
Thank you.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Hey, where does that take us? So that one. Erin. Nope, that's not the one. Death from the Skies. This from the car. Search the abandoned camp. All in excavation. That will be one of my primary objectives. But once I'm not even sure. There's a bandit camp right there. Didn't know that was it. What is that? Okay, I'm hoping this doesn't make me feel bad. Yep. Is there any more? Have I found? Alright, let's go and investigate the crime scene without running into the wall. Oh, hello. Hi, people. What? Oh, I run around the entire city trying to find a way in there. Only to find out it's right there. Okay. Hi, people. Blood.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
What?
I hear King Avad is afraid he might hurt his brother.
Don't pass up these goods. Wasted time. Show was better last week. Leave the rest.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
Okay, what now?
Like what I have to
Yeah,
say.
crime scene. Where's the crime scene?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Revenge. So apparently we can't
Perhaps
go
my focus can help me.
Leave the rest. You'll
The
regret
thief
not
broke the
stopping
lattice
in
on the
the
way
thick of
out.
it.
And some blood.
Oh!
Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood bleeding away.
Won't find better wares. There's
Really?
a man who knows how to enjoy life. Would you like to buy something today?
Yeah, thank you. I'm... So...
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
These Oseram will fleece you given half a chance.
Yeah, so this person, whoever he is, or she is bleeding. Would you guys please stop stamping to attention, please? You're scaring me.
Nowhere in the Sundom will be safe from corruption. Maybe nowhere in the world.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad.
Long time.
Yeah, they did. I mean, look at it.
The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Have you seen the memorial in the sunring at night?
Not stopping when you're
May the candles glow.
Back from the
hello,
wilds.
Kentara.
Find any Banuk relics?
No,
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Nope.
So many
artisan?
can't be bothered to work, but you don't seem like the rest. Won't find better wares.
I'm not.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking...
What the? Why would I buy any of this? What does it even do? What do you even need it for?
For Banuk artifacts.
Would you like to buy something today?
Okay.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Why is Keedy on the ground? Keedy!
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Captain of the Vanguard. Take a look
I
at
feel
these
sorry.
wares. Must have been those traitors in Sunfall.
Go to the base of the stairs.
Take a look at these wares.
His father's brutality. I'll give him that.
No, that way.
Look, I've got a pair.
I thought it might have been the stairs behind. So.
The cries of the merchants, the scent of the fruits and perfumes. I love Meridian. I've seen this 4 times already.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Is that a different one they're doing now? Does that sound slightly different? So apparently
No
this
sign of the
way-
thief.
It's that
Someone must have seen him go by.
No, not you, I'm guessing. Rakasha.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
So we'll never find the thief, but we might be able to find the sword. I suppose that's a plus side for this, but...
Oh, you'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it here.
Keedy!
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right.
I'm all
The
ears.
sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Yep, because I am as confused as freak. Oh, which one do I take? Which one? You're going to send me up this way. I missed one out. Is that one? Oh. How do you call it? Well, ain't gonna work, is it?
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
Ah, good for you. I mean, they're both down. Like an idiot. There's a big lever you pull called call elevator. I think it's on the way up. I think. Here we go. So, this is a Carja elevator, is it? It appears to like their technology, but looks pretty antiquated though. Meridian Village.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Find goods for a fair price.
Okay. More supply crates.
Won't cost you a shard.
Won't cost you a
shard.
Find better wares.
Yeah,
You'll
so
regret
hang
not
on.
stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. I've got
You'll
all the
like
best
what I have for
goods.
sale, I promise. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
I've got all the best
goods here.
Yeah, alright, people. Jeez, stop going on about it.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are
Buy
clear.
what you need, leave
No
the rest.
more. Freeholds were warned.
Better than worrying about
You're
my
talking
next
about
meal.
orders.
Forget to
I'm
stock
talking
up
about
before you're
lives.
on the road. Take a look.
That's what the orders are for, to save lives. Good day, citizens.
Check out these wares.
Big harvest.
I could hear it, but I could not see it.
Tell me what
Run
happened
about.
to your family. Maybe I can help.
Oh, is it
By
him?
the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
I had so much going on all at the same time then, and I got lost in what the hell was going on. What kind of
machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
They never do.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course.
Yeah.
Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
The Oseram have
Yeah, they
hordes
normally
of scrap from the old ones in the north. I wonder what they'll do with that.
What was it I was hearing over here? I heard a whole lot going off.
I've got all the best goods here.
Would you like to machines that are running as fast as I can.
These aren't good.
Don't pass up these.
Metalbot here. Good
You'll
prices,
like what I have to
fair
say,
prices.
I promise. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Okay. Which part do you want? Because you're both confusing the
So
freak
which,
out of me right now.
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
Okay, you... Peekaboo, I'm still standing here.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Can I just slap him around the back of the head? Please let me do that.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers?
Do I have... Hang on, let me just... Right, lenses. What have we got? Snap-maw lens. I got a Bella back. Oh, so that long leg that attacked us a long time ago.
What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We teach the Carja
We
nothing
will
else.
agree. I do the calling, you do the count.
I wouldn't say agreed.
I don't complain about your counting, other than it takes too long.
I wouldn't have to check it twice if you'd stop droning in my ear.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Okay, those two are like a bickering couple. Is there nothing in this village?
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Oh, be quiet.
Would you like
Jeez, people moan.
Ugh, too sunny.
Don't you start. Who's over there?
Some is displeased with us. Is it any wonder the corruption spreads?
Poor thief.
Oop. That might be. I'm just getting
Leave the rest.
Supply crate. Excuse me. Get on with it. Hi? I'm not seeing anything. Royal Maze.
It's just an old thunderjaw that no one has defeated. It's about time.
Hi.
Looks like we'll get enough rain this year.
What do you mean? Painful, not painful. Yes, there are boats, bridge. Ooh. I do need that. Alright, what we got over here? Oh, I'm rather far away from my my.
These will keep.
Yep. Ooh. Well, this is a good place for getting all my herbs and everything. I really did need to restock on all of them. Kingdom. More.
Good. I can use this.
That's a lot of corruption herbs, which I really need. Ah. That's good. I mean, this is replanting everything that I used in the fights just to get this one.
Bad dream last night.
Hello.
I can't remember it. Just that nagging feeling that something's going wrong.
Kinder? Nothing to scan, really.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
The needy.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
What?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Valuable objects collection.
You mean you
what?
steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Yeah, but you're still not saying anything that's going to make me happy right now.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
So what are we going to do? Am I going to have to hit you just to make sure you actually give me the sword, or what?
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Carja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Thank you. So, that's 1,500 steps away.